My name is Annie Yang. I am 18 years old. I'm from Ohio and I currently live at the U. Okay, so I moved here when I was 2.5 from Taiwan. My parents came here because of my dad's job. He actually went to grad school in Akron, Ohio, so he was already there, but my mom was still in Taiwan. And yeah, I speak Chinese at home. My sister, I have an older sister, so she was also born in Taiwan, and she was probably like in third grade when she came here. So she was a bit older, and my neighborhood is predominantly white. How do I think my culture has changed since being in the US? I think it's changed a lot. I look at my cousins who have lived in Taiwan and grown up in Taiwan for their entire lives, and they obviously are used to a lot of different social norms. Like, I know sports was a huge thing when I was here, and to be physically active was really stressed upon in America. Um, and I always was almost confused as to why it was never like a part of their agenda, because they focused a lot more and spent a lot of their time and money on tutoring and academics, and my parents did stress that a lot too, but they also kind of made it a point to work on like holistic health. My life difficult or different? Growing up in America, I think, especially where I come from, it's 70% white conservatives. I think obviously there are liberals, but it was a majority of conservatives, and um, I just feel like I never thought of this when I was younger, but now that I like think back at it, like older and a lot more cultured now, I think that I was discriminated upon more often than not by kids my age, and I don't think they realized it either, that they were doing it. It was just kind of things they said to be funny or to make conversation of things. So that's that. What do I think about the immigration debate? I don't know very much about it, so I'm afraid to, you know, bring up points that are inaccurate. But I have heard things about building walls in between here in Canada or here in Mexico, and obviously I don't agree with that at all, and I think it's really selfish of the American people to do, because I don't think they realize how much of the workforce is made up of immigrants and how much we really contribute to kind of like the income, so to speak, and how we kind of really help the American economy. What does America mean to me? I think it's changed throughout the years, just because um, when I was younger, I obviously saw it as my home, and like I never really thought about America as another home to me. But now that I'm older, I definitely am trying to kind of reconnect with my roots and appreciate um, Taiwan for what it is and what it's given me and my family. Not that it's that much different from what America has given me, but I feel like um, America is kind of changing in a way that um, is positive in some ways, but also negative. And those negative points, I think, um, I have the tendency, like as I grow older, to hone in on. Um, so I think that's kind of changing my perspective on what America is. How do I think being an immigrant has shaped my experience? Um, I don't really think that I walk around the U and just want to be labeled as an immigrant because that's not how I see myself, at least. Obviously, it is a huge part of me, but I don't. It's not like I make friends with only other immigrants. Like, I do like to be involved in, Asian American clubs and like connect with people who are like me because I feel like it keeps me rooted, and I think that that's really important, especially at my age. Um, but I don't think that being an immigrant has really changed my decision making by any means in college.